notes, right? And every time I do a podcast, I try to get and collect little thoughts throughout the days that I'm not doing the podcast. That way, I'm kind of a little bit prepared of what I'm going to talk about on the next podcast and so on, right? So, this is this podcast. I'm going to kind of start it off of how I kind of do things, and then or how I'm doing things at the moment currently, because I just jump back and forth from trying to be prepared and trying to not be prepared. Some things go better when they're not prepared, but remember, and this is what I always remember, like, I think I said this before in the podcast, that it's 50% done once it's on paper. So that's kind of like the key on writing things down. It's 50% done, because just like any other thing, um the concept with that is like you care that much about it for it to be written down, for pretty much doing the extra step. So that's pretty much how this podcast is. I wrote down some things and we're about to talk about some things. And hopefully you guys are relating, connecting with me. This is the homies advice. Welcome back. So, it's my birthday. Not today, almost on Saturday. And we had some plans. Well, I had some things that were planned for me, and everything is shutting down. This whole corona, everything's shutting down because of it. But there are also things that are not shutting down. Like, I see these mom and pop shops still open. They're like, I don't care if I get fined and you know what I mean, like all that stuff. And I mean, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. Like, if you're strong enough to do that and you're, like, not caring about what other people are gonna say, you need to get paid. You need to, like, the government's gonna only help you so much, and probably not helping these smaller businesses at all. But you know, I kind of see all these businesses open, and here and there, you try to support them. So if you're like, I don't know, looking for, let's just say, a piñata, or looking for to grab a quick snack or whatever, and there's a small business nearby, go shop there, because it's gonna help them a lot, especially throughout this pandemic. Everybody is, trying to scramble for change, and it's hard. Like, it's hard to um stay above water throughout everything that's going on, because I know, like, personally, I wasn't completely affected because I still have a job, right? But there are people that are, like, still having jobs and trying to stay above water, and then there are people that are don't have jobs and trying to find jobs. And believe me, there's jobs out there. So if you don't know, um speaking of jobs, like today I was sitting in a lobby waiting, and I was on Indeed.com. That's not even a sponsor, nothing like that. But if you're looking for a job, even if you don't want to go out into the world and you want to stay home because you're a little scared of the virus going on, there are jobs that you can work from home that are considered remote. Description of the job is remote. You can work at home for whatever company, but obviously it might, need some experience for those specific jobs. But, and if you're not scared to go out in the world, there are jobs like, fast food places. I'm not sure if diners are still open, but even Amazon, I believe they're hiring. I always, like, get these pop-ups on my phone that, turn to Amazon or turn to McDonald's. Like, Like the other day, I was driving past a McDonald's off the freeway, $16 an hour, bro. Not only that, like it depends where you live too. Like I just seen on the news that um what is it? Long Beach is getting $4 extra on top of whatever they're getting paid. $4 extra to be essential, an essential worker. So you're working in the grocery store. See, even a grocery store, that's a good place to kind of try to find a job. Go to Whole Foods, go to Walmart, go to any of these smaller grocery businesses, um, and find your place there. You gotta adjust, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So Long Beach, $4 extra if you're living around there or plan on moving there. I don't know. Um, LA, LA is another one, $2 extra, I believe. But it could just vary on jobs. But the majority of them, as far as like the news, you know, $4 Long Beach, $2 LA. The Coachella Valley, however, it depends specifically on your job because I know people that ain't making the extra, what is it called? Like hero pay, or they ain't making the extra. Not every job has that extra money to kind of put out there. But like Albertsons, what is it? Stater Brothers. There's like a couple other like bigger grocery stores and whatnot. Those people, they're offering like $2 extra for the next 3 weeks. So if you're looking for a job, go search really hard and put your time and effort into getting one. That's if you lost a job, cause there are people still out there looking for jobs day in, day and night. So stay blessed. Keep your head up. Try to focus. We'll get through this. And hopefully 2021 brings us a lot of positivity because 2020 was the vision we didn't want to see, the flaws and all. And that's kind of like difficult to look at. But honestly, it's been tough. It's been tough for even the person that never had it hard in their life, It's hard, but it is what it is, and we just got to push through it, get to 2021, and hopefully we see a brighter future, you know what I mean? Got to keep the smile on your face. But crazy times, right? Got to figure out, back to the birthday situation, got to figure out which way is the best way to have the best quarantine birthday ever. Now, this is from me to you and for you to kind of think on it too. Because if you have a birthday in December, you're a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, and you have a birthday in December, it's gonna be hard because we're on lockdown again. Things are shutting down, not just in California but in Vegas. As far as I know, Vegas specifically, California. Not sure about Arizona. I heard like last week they were open for like comedy shows and such, but it's gonna affect all of our birthdays if you're a December baby. So gotta think hard. And I was thinking on the lines of, and this is me helping you too, alright? So this is the homie's advice. If you have a birthday in December, you gotta make it the best, okay? And it's hard to think about things while you're like cooped up, and you gotta breathe and get some fresh air, fresh thoughts and whatnot. But I was thinking, get some fresh air in the morning, not so much stay quarantined your whole birthday, because that's just like no fun, but of course stay protected while you're doing whatever you're doing. I would say go out, and whether you love playing sports at the park or you love hiking, some morning stuff, or even if you love shopping, Go do it while everybody's not out there. Go do it early in the morning, and then once lunch hits, have some bomb lunch. Some bomb lunch. Like I'm not talking basic pizza or whatever. I'm talking like maybe some fire um cheeseburgers with some lettuce, with some ketchup, with some fries or waffle fries on the side, with some chips. I don't know, something like barbecue, you know? That would be like a good lunch. And then after lunch, you want to cool off, let it go down, watch some like I know Netflix is coming out with a couple different shows. Watch a show. Um I don't know, these are just ideas that are just coming out right now, right? And these are some things that I might do. Like I think another thing I wanted to do was end the night off with a real good like maybe like one or two movies, but like really good movies that I probably haven't seen. Hopefully there's something that comes out. Um I haven't really checked like as far as movies, but that's something that I really want to do is like kind of focus on those couple of things is eat, movies, and go out and not necessarily shop, but uh window shop. I mean, you can shop too, you got money, but it's not all about that. It's like about getting out and breathing and feeling like you're normal. I mean, who's normal nowadays, but feel like you're here in this world, you exist. You got to do what you got to do. Make the best birthday. Oh man, what did I forget? I forgot the cake, bro. I got to get a cake. I don't know. What's your guys' favorite cake? Honestly, if it's a birthday cake, so if it's just like a everyday cake, I like carrot cake. But if it's like a birthday cake, that one's hard. Like if it's a birthday cake, maybe like confetti with like some vanilla frosting or something like that. That's kind of like a birthday cake to me. Honestly, I'd be like pretty stoked with the birthday cake because I probably haven't had a birthday cake for a while. But I mean, you got to do the best you can throughout this quarantine because can't really do much. I mean, I never really did anything anyways for my birthdays, but it's nice to feel appreciated, but also make sure that what you really want to do for your birthday is what you actually do. Maybe write some things down, battle 50% of the situation right then, write some things down, cross some things out, circle some things you want to do, kind of get some ideas and the ball rolling because this year's only gonna go slower. Oh man, actually, it went pretty fast. My bad. I take that back. It's not slow. It's going pretty fast. We're already almost through December, so that's another good thing. 2021, I am ready for you. If you can see right now, if you're looking through if you're looking at the video, you can see me. I'm like blinking a lot. It's cuz these lights that I have right here are very like they're very bright and I don't know why, but for some reason they're like super bright right now, like to my eyes. Maybe because my eyes are just sensitive right now, but because I've been driving in the dark, obviously, and just like boom, right in my face. So, December babies, if you have some ideas about birthday ideas, throw it in the universe, throw it in the sky, so I can kind of think about some things. And if you did have a birthday already that's in December or past December, or you're Sagittarius that was in November, happy birthday. What's up? hopefully, hopefully it goes alright. Cause I never really look forward to birthdays. But now that you can't really, have you ever thought of things like that? Like now that you can't really do too much, you're like trying to think of like, what can I do? What can I do? But probably because we feel like we're really trapped. Like it almost feels like you're like locked down. You know what I mean? Like you can't do much, and it makes you really appreciate like the freedom you have. Like by going outdoors, and obviously you can go outdoors, but it's just like a new normal, like things ain't the same, and they're probably never gonna be the same for at least another year, I believe. Crazy times. you know you do got to keep your head up though, because I was thinking the other day, like drowning in my thoughts, like I don't know, every other month I like drown in my thoughts and try to figure out like to how can I keep myself positive, and how can I keep myself doing what I love and focusing on what I love and pushing forward to something better, and how am I gonna get the house of my dreams, and how am I gonna get the life that I'm aiming for and whatnot. Like obviously it's not gonna come just like that, but I'm ready to put in the hard work. It's just a matter of like doing what you love, but also maxing out your energy into, you know, full on like creating a path for yourself, a pathway to success, if you will. And just got to keep that positive mind. I know it's hard. And that's what I believe I said on my last podcast or the podcast before, is like focus, keep your mind clear. If you need to take a breather, go outside and breathe. If you need to go to sleep, go sleep. Don't stay focused on the negative energy. Just focus on the best things you can. And remember that there's always tomorrow. The sun will always come another day until the last day. And just gotta stay positive. This is the homie's advice. This is gonna be a quick little one. I just want to keep the energy rolling just out the door and say that everything matters when nothing matters. That even makes sense. Keep your head up. Keep your feet on the floor. Keep your mind positive. Keep your eyes open. Shoot for the stars. Boom. This is the homie's advice. Audio every Wednesday, video every Friday. But I've been trying to do that. You know what I mean? I've been trying to post the audio every Wednesday. I've been trying to post a video every Friday. However, we all got lives, and sometimes mine holds me back from doing this. You're not alone if this is you, but remember, you're only as good as your word. You gotta do what you're saying. You gotta push to do what you're saying. If you need to upload whatever and stay up to do it, do your best to do it. Effort is what counts. Believe that. See you guys next time. That's the homie's advice. Stay blessed. Peace.